Well, hey everybody, happy Tuesday, happy New Year's Eve to you. I hope you have a great night ahead of you celebrating what God has done in your life this year, and we look forward to starting a new decade together. Well, I want to give you lessons this week about vision. One of the greatest passages in the scriptures about vision is found in Habakkuk chapter 2. And I want to give you this. The whole passage we have, Habakkuk is asking God some tough questions. If you read chapter 1, he's talking to God about why does it seem like it's not fair. He was telling God, it just seems like life is not fair, that sometimes the people that are doing bad seems like they're being rewarded, and the people that are doing good seems like are suffering. And then Habakkuk has an awesome thought. He says, you know what? I'm going to stand here and I'm going to wait for God to answer me. And when he does, I'm going to receive his answer. And when it comes to that's where God began to speak to him about vision. And the first thing I want to tell you today is this. God will answer your questions, even when you have tough questions. And as we're looking to have vision in our life, as we're looking to go forward into the new decade and the new year, I would encourage you, have a relationship with God where you can ask him even tough questions, but ask in a spirit of faith so that God can answer you and even sometimes bring correction into your thinking, but he will answer. And so as you go into this next year, have a heart that says, I'm going to find out answers to some of these tough questions. And I'm going to find out what God wants me to do with my life. I want to tell you, friends, about a time in my life where I was just devastated. I felt like the biggest failure in the whole world. And our church that we had started, we just knew God had called us to touch the nations, yet nobody was coming. Nobody. And it hurt really bad. And my wife and I said, you know what? We're going to go into prayer. And we're going to pray, and we're not stopping until we hear from God. And my friends, I got down on my knees. And no sooner than I got on my knees that God started speaking. And he said, my son, now you've seen what you can do. Now you're going to see what I can do. And today that word still reverberates in my spirit. And if you'll set yourself to hear from God, to get a vision for what God wants you to do, and to be like Habakkuk and said, I'm going to set myself here until God speaks, I'll tell you what, you'll have all the vision you can handle, and God will answer you. God bless you. Happy New Year in just a little bit. Bye-bye.
If you like this video, like and share, and follow my dad on Pastor Matt Ministries.